Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Happy Workers' Day. And I wanted to come on IG Live to just chill. Hope you're doing well. So they gave me today off. And because today is Workers' Day in Africa, so they said I should rest today. So I'm resting. Hope you're doing well. How is everybody doing? Happy Workers' Day to you. And may the Lord reward you and reward the works of your hands. And may the works of our hands be blessed. Hope you're doing well. And as you tune in, please let us know where you are tuning in from. Good afternoon from Chicago. And good evening to you if you're joining us from Europe or Africa. Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for joining. Please tell us where you're joining us from. And welcome in. Do I have anything I really want to share today? Actually, nothing. They gave me today has a half day. So I'm just chilling. So from Ontario, Canada. Oh, it's not our own Workers' Day yet. So yeah. Good evening. I'm just chilling. Hope you're doing well. If you have questions, ask me, because I'm chilling. That's all I'm doing right now. From Cameroon, good evening, my sister. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. The weather is good. It's now warm weather. It's warm weather. Warm weather has finally happened to us in this area. No more jackets. So we are just enjoying the breeze and enjoying flowers. Have started growing. I'm very thankful for that. Look at my little flower over here. You know, I love flower season. This weekend I'm gonna start to do farming and start to plant pepper and everything like that. Hope you're doing well. So if you have questions for me, please ask me. If there's how do I get in touch with you for consultation? Please send us a DM, a direct message right there. We will be happy to talk to you. Okay, thank you, babe. We're happy to talk to you. Hope you're doing well. Any question? This is the point where you ask me. It's chilling day for me, so I'm just trying to. Today is chilling day. Tomorrow is usually my half day, so tomorrow is also chilling day. So I'm wondering how much days are they giving me to chill? Should I go on vacation and pack my bags? This one that they're giving me 2 days off. Hope everybody is well. There's so much to be thankful for about being able to have a job. And to be honest, why is somebody crying? My Dr. Adi, my son is going to grade 12 in June, and he needed to picture a university course. Do you do consultation for career? Yes. Oh, I will tell you, about 30% of my consultations goes to young people whose parents just put them on, that come talk to Dr. Adi about either how we want to select a country, or we want to select a career path, or in some cases they are already in school, year 1, year 2, and their parents had listened to me, and their parents had consultations with me, and then they bring them back and say, oh, I've registered my son as well, or my daughter, she's in year 2. Are we on the right path? So yes, if you don't know, I'm the founder of STEM Hub Foundation. So everything that I do stem out of that non-for-profit, and a lot of the work I did first was for young people. STEM Hub is still existing in Canada. We're still supporting young people. So when it comes to career path selection, helping them understand how can they ensure to put their best foot forward, be in the right career path, choose the right country, so that parents are not wasting their money. All of that we do as part of this. And when you have young people, you have to insist that you want to speak to me and not a consultant, because they are special. I give those children everything. I mean, yeah. And you know, they're just different from us. They're very curious. They ask very smart questions. And in some cases, they are, you really have to convince them that that's the right direction to go. So make sure when you get your kids to come talk to me that you want to speak to me directly. In Canada, teens, or if you're hoping for your kids to join STEM Hub program, they are currently doing their program right now. They have about 100 people that they're teaching coding and robotics and different good stuff. So you can follow STEM Hub's page to see when they have the next program. And you can, and if you're talking about consultation with me, the kids, it doesn't matter where they live. Yeah. Yes. All right, ma'am. Thank you. What's your advice for someone looking forward to MBA program in the USA? The first advice for you is to make sure that that is a STEM designated MBA program. That you're not just coming to do an MBA, that you are going to do an MBA that is STEM designated so that you can get a 3-year work permit when you're done, postgraduate work permit when you're done. Secondly, I would say that make sure that that MBA has a good specialization. That is not just an MBA, that there is a specialization that that MBA focuses on, and it focuses on specialization that is in demand. Don't just do a broad MBA because it makes you jack of all trades, master of none. You just learn a bit of everything, small. But when it has specialization, then you go deep into that area of specialization. Now, if that specialization is in a career path that is in demand, that automatically becomes one of your top career path when you're looking for a job. Hope that helps. MBA, get a specialization. Secondly, make sure that it is STEM designated. If it's not STEM designated, when you graduate, you get a 1-year post-study work permit, which usually put people in panic mode. So keep that in mind. All right. I sent a message twice, say you can't receive message from everyone. Kindly check your DM. Can't receive message. We're going to go and check our Instagram setting to make sure that that's not the case. We can receive message. Martha, can you comment on any of the posts so that I can pick your comment from there and message you directly? But we will check our settings to see whether there is something that is blocking the message. Thank you for letting me be aware of that. I have so many qualifications, but no good job. I really need to consult with you. How do I do that? Please send us a DM. We'll be happy. And we're doing 15% off because of Workers' Day. So please take advantage of the 15% off for Workers' Day. Okay, I think that's all the questions I have seen so far. Any other question, concern, just drop them. Let's address them during this chilling period that I am taking at this time. Dr. Hadi, I have worked in procurement department for over 10 years, and I got admission in Saskatchewan in supply chain management and business management. But please, what career path do you suggest? So, look, I don't know. I think there are so many different career paths in there. Procurement in itself is a career path. Procurement specialist, procurement management, supply chain and procurement, they're very similar, right? So that's another career path. Supply chain specialist, supply chain manager. Aside that, there is buyer. Have you heard about buyer? You can be a buyer, is also very similar. You can also, because you're also doing business management, with everything you have right now, you can go in the direction of project management if you do want. It looks like you like the management things, right? So if you like the management things, you can pick any of those career paths and do further analysis to be able to streamline it down to the ones that have the most amounts of jobs that has good pay. Now, majority of these career paths actually have certifications as must have. Like that procurement, there is a certification as a must have. The majority of them have certification as must have. So it's good that you're getting degree, but make sure that while you're in that degree, you go and get help. One call came in and blocked me. So make sure that you get some help so that you have a full idea of what is needed to get a job, because going to school and getting a degree does not mean that is all you need to get a job, especially for you. You are already in that career path. You have work experience. You already probably have education. So you technically don't need this school that you're going. You don't need it to get a job. You're just using it as a means to jackpot. So make sure that all the other things that you need to be able to get a job in this field, You get them while you're in this school so that it can pretty much lead to a job. Hope that helps. What can someone with OND in business administration study in USA for a career? What can you study for a career? OND in business administration. If I want to, you probably want to do a bachelor's degree in this case. If I want to do a bachelor's degree, I wouldn't do it in business administration. I will do it in something else. In today's world, I will go do it in something more technical. Because when you talk about the US, innovation is the order of the day in this country. So I will do it in something more technical. Now, I don't know what you have a flair for, and I don't know if you have any work experience at all. How can I reach you? Anytime I DM you is either in came or because you can't reach me. No. You want to reach me? You will meet me on a call. Why? I'm always talking to customers. If you want to talk to anybody, you will meet the people who work for me. They are there for a reason. I just don't sit in the DM and just be saying, no. Why? Because some people have paid. They expect that I'm on a call. I can't split myself into, I want to talk on a call. So you cannot reach me, Victoria. If you need to say anything, say it to my employees. They will direct you appropriately. Except if you want to see me, you book a consultation, then I will be on a call. Else, I'm attending to other customers who have booked those. If you want to speak to me one-on-one, it costs $250. $250. There is no speaking to me one-on-one except you pay. If you want some advice that is easy to give, my employees are going to give that. On a one-on-one, expect me to sit down with you, you will pay for that. It's not free. All right. I have 8 years of experience in customer service and presently studying Masters in Project Management. How do I merge the two together to get a good job in project management with customer service background? I think it's mergeable. There are some transferable skills, and a part of your experience in customer service is transferable. But you will need to still develop new competencies because you need some other things that customer service experience didn't give you. Also, to get a project management job, you usually need 3 to 5 years of experience. You also need certification in project management or Prince 2, if project management directly is what you're looking at. Yes, you have some transferable experience. You also need technical skills, different lists of technical skills. So you need to be able to know, apart from education, the work experience I have, which one is transferable, which one is not transferable that I need to develop. Also, what technical skills do I need? Those are the 3 things you need to be able to have for you to say, I'm ready to focus on a job market for certain things, any career path you choose. Please, will business analyst and scrum master be a good path to follow with the OND in business administration? Those 2 career paths require bachelor's degree. They require bachelor's degree. So you can't do them with an OND, unfortunately. All right. Questions? Any other question? Any question, concern? Any more questions? I'm still here. I'm walking inside while I'm staying here while your questions drop. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, welcome in. It's good to have you on. We're just chilling this afternoon, and I'm taking some questions from people. We know it's a rest day in Europe and Africa, so they gave me today too as a rest day. So I'm taking that opportunity to come and greet my people. All right. Is data engineering lucrative in the US? Yes. I have people who are doing data engineering who are making over $200,000. So yes. And these are people I work with to get these jobs. And I have somebody who has a bachelor's degree and has 2 years experience and working with Amazon and making over 200K. Data engineering. So yes, it's lucrative. All right. I have a BSc in economics. I want to know if it is advisable to study digital marketing in Canada. You have a BSc in economics, you can do better than that. You can flat out do better than that. With a bachelor's in economics, you have analytics background, you can go and do data science, you can go and do data engineering. The lowest you should be considering is data analytics. What are you doing with digital marketing? What are you doing with digital marketing? Do you think it's Lagos that you are in? You better go to where technology is happening. Go and do data engineering or data science or data analytics or predictive analytics or some good career that has money. Please leave the digital marketing alone. I beg. Okay, let's go on. What career path can a person with a master's in food system go for? Food system. Biosystems engineering. Have you heard about biosystems engineering? You can do that. You can do that. Biosystems engineering will work. Masters in food system. I'm still thinking for you. You can work in different places. Let me think straight. Process engineering will work. They will hire you for a process engineer role. They will hire you for systems engineer role. Process engineering, systems engineering, biosystems engineering. You can do any of that. Industrial engineering, you can do that as well. Can someone with background in procurement transition to tech? Yes, you can transition to tech. Yes, you can. Absolutely transition to tech. Yes. I've told somebody that was the first question I addressed. I have a degree in theater arts. I have experience in customer service and administration. However, I want to pursue a marketing career in Canada. What other credentials do I need to qualify? How lucrative is marketing in Canada? How lucrative? Marketing is relative. Digital marketing will pay you $65,000. Product marketing will pay you $120,000. So pick one. Organic marketing. Regular marketing manager, maybe you make $80,000. All right? Pick the one that works for you. I have a BSc in microbiology. What do you suggest I do for MSc in USA to position me for a good career? You can do different things. You can do biomedical science. You can do biotechnology. You can do bioinformatics. You can do biomedical engineering. Should I keep going? Because that's my forte. That's my area. I can give you 100 career paths in that area. Well, those are my top four for you. Career path, BSc anatomy. Same thing. Biomedical engineering. You can do that. You can do biomedical science. You can do that. Biotechnology. Bioinformatics. Health informatics. All of that can be done with that background in anatomy. Very similar to microbiology. How can one research for a BA job in Canada? Currently, have a MSc management in business analytics. Because researching for a job is not the problem. Presenting yourself is the first problem. If you just feel like because you have a master's degree, somebody's going to give you a job, you lie. How are you presenting yourself? What do you have apart from that degree? Because they're not going to stop that degree. FYI, master's is an added advantage. It's a nice to have. It's not a must-have for a BA role. So Having a master's is not a celebration galore. What else do you have apart from that master's? Do you know the must-have list? Do you know what is required to get a job as a BA? Do you have the list? Do you understand what it is? Because certificates is not what is required. What career path can someone with law degree do? I think I did a video about that. Maybe I did it. There's so many different ones. AML specialist, governance, risk and compliance, data privacy, contract management, can be a contract manager. I see different career paths. I mean, this also depends on your background in law. What area of law did you do while you're back home? Because that would help to streamline it and put it down to one area. Now, when you're transitioning into these career paths, there is usually work for you to do. Don't finish school and say, I want to transition. No, you should already be planning the transition when you're in school. You should be planning the transitioning before you leave your country. You should be planning the transitioning when you have a job, so that you would get everything that is required and also get a good resume and get to the market with strength, with muscle, so that you'll start to get interviews even before you finish school or you relocate, even before you say you want to quit your job. So yeah, don't just say, hey, I have a law degree, what do I do? Go 10 steps further. Let's pick a career path. Let's know what the must-haves and nice-to-haves are. Let's get you getting those. Let's create a good resume and LinkedIn. Let's now start to sell you as that. Let's start to send it out. Know how to send it out. Every day on social media, somebody is posting resume templates. Somebody is posting, these are the recruitment agency. Somebody is posting, these are the job boards that you should go and look for job. Are people still getting a job? They are not. Why? Because that's not enough. You know the job board. Hey, go and put your resume there. Did they call you? No. Hey, I go to this job board. I apply every day. Did they call you? No. Because that is not enough in any way, shape or form. And we need to know that. Does it make sense to study user experience designer for someone who has certifications in product design? Yes, it does make sense. Absolutely makes fantastic sense. I agree, 100%. You have my blessings. How can one search for, okay, have a master's in public health? Where is the best place to work in the US? Where? Anywhere you get the job is the best place. The US is a good country to work. Wherever they give you a job, you march forward and go there. Where is the best place? It's a matter of who is hiring you. Yeah. Because you can get a state government to hire you. You can get individual governments to hire you, a company to hire you. You can get different organizations to hire you. And they are all not concentrated in the same place. Now, if you're I'm looking for more government jobs, then you go to DC or Maryland. That's where the government jobs are located. And you can find some good jobs there as well. All right. What can someone with bachelor in mechanical engineering and a master's in process engineering do to fit properly in the pharmaceutical industry? What can you do to fit properly? You already fit. You're a good fit. Process engineering is perfect for pharmaceutical. How are you selling yourself? I mean, that's pretty much how are you selling yourself? Because you have the degrees. Secondly, what role are you targeting in that industry? Because you have everything, except that I don't know what else you do have. But you have the degrees that are needed for it. Guys, I have to hop off. My voice is already very dry. I was just coming on here to see how you're doing. And to let you remember, we are doing 15% off on all our products for today and tomorrow. Please go and take your 15% off. And we will adjust our Instagram setting for people who couldn't send us email. or messages. Thank you for letting us know you couldn't send us email. Please comment in the comment section so they can pick your comments from there. But we will adjust the settings so that all the messages can be coming in. Thank you for joining me live. May God reward you. Happy Workers' Day, everybody. And I want to share a story of Nkem. I think I even saw her here. Nkem was our head of sales at DTech Centrics. Nkem came to work with us about a year and a half ago. She joined DTech Centrics as my executive assistant. And Nkem was interested in moving to Canada. She spoke up. She asked me. I said, Doctor, I'd like to move to Canada. I worked with Nkem. We got our admission. We got our visa. And 2 weeks ago, Nkem arrived in Canada to start school. Everything within my power, I did for that girl. Is that the only person? No. The assistant I had before that, she's in the US now doing her PhD. My first assistant ever, she's in the US. She's done her master's. She's working in a tech company. Why am I saying this to you? Sometimes, some of you are on here. You chose to go and work for big companies over startups. If you had stayed with a startup, that startup has a chance to change your life. But you didn't pick a startup because you want to be wearing suits. You picked a big company. When you are choosing employers, I think you need to start to look at values. And you have to look at what else can I get that is beyond just my paycheck. The third thing is, when you don't ask, you don't receive. When they came ask and say, Doctor, I want to go to Canada for school. How can you help me? I don't have a lot of money. This is what I have. I have over how many employees? Over 30 employees. The person that asks is the person that receives. The person that don't ask, don't receive. The worst case is they will tell you no. If there are things you need, and there are people that can do it for you around you, can you go ahead and ask? Because a closed mouth doesn't get fed. A closed mouth does not get fed. You work for a company for your money. But you also work for a company for your career advancement. You work for a company for you, not for the company. So you need to start to look. What are the benefits that this company give me beyond the money I make? Am I learning something that is good for my career? Can this company help me get a head start? Don't just look at how prestigious the name of the company is. Some people will pick bigger company over DTech Centrics. But when you make the money from those big companies, you will still bring it to Dr. Adi and say, I want to travel abroad, right? You will still say, take my money. So I'm explaining this because we have a lot of job seekers who are not prioritizing the right things, who are just prioritizing, oh, I want that company. Oh, I'm choosing that big company. Oh, they're prioritizing things and not thinking deeply. Before you pick the next company to work for, think deeply. I also want to say on Saturday, we are holding a webinar for EB2, EB1, and O1. These are migrants and non-migrant visa to move you to America. It's free of charge. We no charge kobo. Please click the link or ask them in the DM to give you a link to register so that you can be a part of that on Saturday. It's free. A lot of you have been asking us, Doctor, do EB2 explanation, EB1. We are now bringing the conference to you. Send them DM, let them send you a link. It's on Saturday at 2 p.m. CST. Go and ask for the link. God bless you. No, go to the DM. It's not me that will send you a link. I'm about to sign off. They will send you a link in the DM. Enter the DM. Ask for link. There is 15% discount on our program now. Go and get the 15% discount. May the Lord bless the work of our hands. I use Nkem as an example because she is dedicated. When Nkem worked for DTech Centrics, she was very dedicated. It showed in her delivery, in how she talks to clients, and we couldn't. Paying her is not enough. She don't go Canada. The others, some of them, they will go Canada. The ones that are not serious, They are not serious. We are not going to be investing our money or time on people who are not serious. But when you are serious, I'm sure that your employers, except if they are selfish, they see it. And they could have good plans for you. Just choose companies that have sense. Choose companies that have your best interest at heart. Just don't think about the money alone. Startups can be beneficial to you. Sometimes when we ask a Nigerian to pick between startups and a big company, a Nigerian will pick a big company. That startup can have way more benefit for you. Please, let's be thinking very well before we make some decisions, especially when it comes to jobs. God bless us, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. This is Goodbye. Signing out. Bye-bye.